Hello and welcome to this video of the online course Wilderness Navigation Masters, where you will learn about the forward bearing and the back bearing. This term of bearing may seem meaningless to you the first time you hear it, but it's not the case, because like we've seen before, a bearing is just an angle between two references. You may ask me, yes, I understand what you say, but how can that help me in my wilderness navigation? Totally understandable. A bearing is what helps you make correct turns in the wilderness. Because when you know your position on your map and you want to go to a new position that you see also on your map, all you have to know is the angle or the bearing between one of the norths and this point on the map. If you still don't see the importance of a bearing, just wait till the next module when we will use both of topographic map and a compass in the same time. Let's see this illustration to talk about unexpected mistakes that you may not know about. If we are here and there is a landmark here that we want to go to, let's say a water well, this direction with the angle of 25 degrees between the geographic north and the water well is the bearing that, if we follow, we will arrive at the water well. The first expected mistake is that people think that if we move in the same line of the geographic north, we will still have the same bearing, which is not true. If we move to this place, the bearing to the water well will be 45 degrees. And if we move here to the opposite of the first place, the second expected mistake that may happen to you is thinking that the bearing to the water well is just 25 degrees, which is not true, because a bearing is always measured clockwise. Here, the bearing to the water well is 335 degrees. Now that you are a little bit familiar with what is a bearing, let's see how can you measure it when you are in the wilderness. To measure the bearing of this place right here, all you have to do is to aim at it with the direction of travel arrow. Now turn the liquid capsule till the red are in the shed. Now read the graduation on the liquid capsule at the intersection with the direction of travel arrow. In this case, it's a bearing of. I feel that after this example, you started getting confidence in yourself, and this is a good thing. Now, before I jump to this video's quiz, I want to add you just a little new term which is back bearing. Yes, back bearing, because what you've just learned was the forward bearing. Back bearing is what helps us to determine the direction to our original position from a landmark. We can measure a back bearing just from a forward bearing. We only add or subtract 180 degrees. If your forward bearing measure less than 180 degrees, to get the back bearing, you have to add 180 degrees. And when the forward bearing measure more than 180 degrees, to measure the back bearing, you have to subtract 180 degrees. If you wonder why 180 degrees, why can't we add or subtract 19 degrees or 200 degrees? I have a good explanation for you. If we go back to our previous example of the water well, the back bearing is the angle from our water well to our original position. If I draw this line, this angle will be the exact one as our forward bearing, and this angle is 180 degrees. So this angle of the back bearing is 180 plus the forward bearing. And before measuring it, I can know that it's a 205 degrees angle. And I encourage you to check it yourself using a protractor. Now let's go back to the field and see how can we measure a back bearing. Measuring a back bearing is similar to the forward bearing. You aim at your target. Instead of turning the liquid capsule till the red are in the shade, you keep turning it till the opposite direction of the magnetic needle are in the shed. And like you see, the back bearing is. That's all for the forward bearing and the back bearing. Now, to make sure that you remember what you've just seen, let's see the first quiz. If we take the red cross sign as your position, the bearing of 115 degrees is A forward bearing, B a back bearing. For the quiz number 2, the same thing for your position. The bearing of 45 degrees is A back bearing to your position, B the forward bearing to the water well. Answers and explanations. For the first quiz, if we take the red cross sign as your position, the bearing of 115 degrees is a forward bearing or a back bearing. The correct answer is it's a forward bearing. For the quiz number 2, the bearing of 45 degrees is a back bearing to your position or it's the forward bearing to the water well. The correct answer is A back bearing to your position, because the forward bearing to the water well is this angle. That's all for this video. Like always, if you have a question, do not forget to put it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.